Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are at Universal Studio Hollywood now. I went to Universal Studio early in the morning and there was no line in Studio's tour. That was why I decided to do Studio tour first. I thought that the Studio tour is just like you sit on the vehicle and they drive you around the park to see what it looks like. But it was completely different than what I thought. Studio tour is in a different area with all the parts of the Universal Studios. For example, the tour will not take you around the Universal Studio to see the Minion, to see the Harry Potter place, to see the Mario place. It just specifically takes you to the place where people make movies there. And I like it because no one can be in the street. So in the place they're just building, just stuff, there's no people walking around. They say that they made a lot of movies from here. All of the buildings here are way smaller than the real buildings.
More about New York City than Saturday Night Live alum Jimmy Fallon. Let's bring him in.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York. I got my live.
I love this little New York City. This tour was perfect for me because I can sit on a vehicle and I didn't have to walk for about 1 hour. And the area, the streets here are empty. There was no people walking around. So it made the area very quiet, peaceful. And I love seeing the beautiful buildings. I love to hear them talking about the history of the place. About a lot of Hollywood directors use this place to make movies. And we went to a place that it was dark inside and it was not safe to use the phone at that time, so I could not record the videos. Because when you go there, they will let you the experience like you're in the King Kong movies. I think they have a big 4D screens that you can see the King Kong, and all of the vehicle will like shaking, like really shaking. And they told you that to be careful with your belongings because if your phone fell down, they could not take it for you. So that's why I was scared and I didn't take any video. One thing that I found is very funny about this tour is that at the end of the tour, they show you a video. And on that video, a lot of actors or actresses, they talk with you. It's not that they immediately show up and talk to you at that place. It's just they have a speech and they say something about, oh, when they were young, they went to Universal Studio with their family and they never ever dream or never ever thought that there's one day they can be a Hollywood star, they can participate in the movie. And they told that, oh, like when they visit there and the director or someone just noticed them and invite them to be on the movie and something like that. I found that it's so funny. It's kind of like Universal Studio and told us to say, oh, just come to us often, buy a ticket every day, give us all of your money, and one day you can become an actor and actress. Do you think that is true or real? So when we are doing this tour, we literally just sit in one spot in the vehicle. We are not talking to anyone. We are not doing anything. So how can the director spot someone in the vehicle and just think that that one can be the good fit for their movies? I don't understand that. I don't get it. I wonder if they really just lucky or they just say that because Universal Studio paid them a lot of money to say that. Oh, that is you see that?
Okay, that's a really big fin, right? Right now, get out of the water. There is nothing more shark.
Is that a real shark?
But nobody look over there. We're just gonna keep going. We're just gonna. All right, cool. Because now we're just. Oh, you know what? I bet that fire scared them off.
The shark! The shark! Come on! Oh my god, I was shocked at that time. I knew that the shark was fake and it was not real, but for some reason it looked so real to me at that time, and it really next to me. It was so near me, and it was so big. I didn't know what movie that was because I didn't watch much American movies, but I loved that shark. And the next part, they will show us how they make the rain and waterfall in the movies.
Water your lawn and put it out of view of the camera up on these poles. The trick is, instead of spraying them straight down, you're going to spray the water up into the air so it falls naturally to earth. Looks more like real rain. All right, I think we get the idea. You guys can kill the sprinklers. Thank you.
I think that was from the Flash Flood movie.
Later on, we each became known for our own genres, like Universal had the monster movies. MGM had the musical, but we filmed the musical Showboat in that same lake that was once the Black Lagoon. And we're gonna pass by our Jaws Lake area one more time too.
So there was a part that they told us that there was a character from the horror movie, and when we came there we saw he kind of like do some illegal stuff. He pretended to carry the dead body and put it inside the car, and then he saw us on the bus tour, and then he ran to us, and he like pretended that he would kill us. I was so scared. I yelled so much, so of course I didn't record a video at that time. My husband laughed a lot. He told me that was a nice job, like you just got paid to scare people. That was the murderer. Do you see that he is carrying a fake knife? And then I think we visited the place where they make the earthquake movie.
To execute his vision for the set.
The airplane crash site is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around the vision that Steve had.
747 is brought out here just to be ripped apart and destroyed for this scene. Spent over $250,000 on this set for less than 5 minutes of screen time. Alien invasion. But another awesome example is in Jordan Peele's movie Nope. That movie is fantastic. Visually, it's absolutely so good they look. Check out their sound design too.
What's up, Studio Tour? I'm Kiki Palmer from.
That smelled real. Smells like burning.
Well, you'll have to see our movie to answer that one. Until then,
Then we came to a place where they make the Ted movie. I have not watched that movie. The teddy bear looks cute, but my husband said that bear is a naughty bear.
They've been filming out here pretty much all week for the TV show Ted. This is our Colonial Street, one of our most popular areas to film out on our lot. You see the Wayfair commercials, pretty much every single Casper with Christina Ricci. This was Nellyville for Kelly Rowland and Nelly's music video Dilemma. And if you're a Desperate Housewives fan, the second season, there's this huge plot line where Edie Britt's house burns down. It's called Steven Spielberg Drive, which is fitting because he produced Back to the Future and the Lion Estate. Oh, here it is, over here on the right-hand side, this first blue house.
Let the festivities begin.
How many we got?
Well, let's see. We got 20 cartons.
Fantastic.
Do you think we're getting too old for this?
Come on, Johnny, we're doing a public service here. If a kid leaves the house in a less than stellar Halloween costume, he's got to get the bad news before he makes a fool of himself all over town. We're Samaritans.
Now, this was so smart. When they first built this road, they intentionally have it end in this cul-de-sac, this little roundabout. The whole road is also a huge S-curve. So no matter where we put the camera, it's always going to give...
Amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Juke Park.
My husband said that he watched this movie when he was a little kid, but I never knew about this movie.
Live show.
At the end of the tour, we did the Fast and Furious. The same with King Kong. So we went into a building and inside was completely darkness. And then it started a movie, but the screen looks real. It looks like the character is next to you. And then you did the car race there. You felt that you are racing the car, like you actually in Fast and Furious. We were not allowed to record a video, so I could not show you guys about that.
Okay, now we're getting a call, but it's from an unknown number. Hi, who is this?
Her name is Roman Pierce.
Thank you so much for watching my video and see you in my next video. Bye bye.